Welcome, everyone, to the player spotlight of Priya Nataraj. Welcome to the booth, Priya.
Thank you.
How do you think you're playing today? That's one of the dumbest questions I ask everybody.
Always playing good.
Always playing good. So I'm going to put a little something up on the screen you can actually read from and let our viewers know who the heck is Priya. Take it away.
All right. Well, Priya Nataraj, 47. From Belleville, but really I claim Madison. So we just live there. I do everything in Madison. So I've been playing competitively for 18 years, but I've been playing pool since I actually learned it when I was 8. I didn't know you could actually play when you're a kid. So I actually started playing a lot once I was in high school.
Did you play it as a junior as well? Or did
no,
you play
I didn't know that was even a thing. So I grew up
Sure.
in Chicago. So, and my stepdad taught me. Apparently played a lot of pool back then. I didn't know that. So,
What part of Chicago, if I may ask?
well, I ended up in Naperville.
Naperville, because I lived in Bolingbrook for 2 years, back when they still had an airport.
Mm-hmm.
So that, long time ago.
Long time ago. Yep.
Downers Grove and
Yep.
cool.
All that whole area. Yep.
Small area. So what took you to Madison?
I went to school in Nebraska, and 2 of my high school buddies moved here, moved to Madison. One to teach, and then the other one was at the university in a lab. And I got into biotech as my career. And so Madison had a really good biotech. I graduated 2 months after 9/11. So it was really hard to find jobs at that time. And I didn't want to be too far away from the Midwest, which is where my family was at. So.
Well, this explains why. So if everybody knows, I create a group chat for all the players. And, they have to schedule their own matches and so on. And it's always been Priya that is... I have work, and obviously career and everything else. That's more important than pool anyway. But
Not about that, but I don't know that crazy.
I have to say that, But that was always the thing because do you travel for work too? Right?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. So, Priya was always one of the last ones to schedule her match because of work and everything else. But it always works out to exactly the way it's supposed to. Mm-hmm. So, you play with a Q-Tech. And you love 8-ball. Any particular reason why?
Well, it's just what I played most. Bar box 8-ball is what I learned the game on.
Sure.
So it's just what I'm most comfortable with. But I like all the games. So I don't really have... Actually, my singles title is actually in 10-ball. So in Masters.
Let's talk about that for a second. Mm-hmm. That's your biggest win of your career?
I have... I probably, as far as my single by myself, I would say, my Masters title. Yeah.
Which, where was that at?
That was in Wausau or Oshkosh? Oshkosh, I think. Oshkosh.
WISPA?
Yep, WISPA, yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So WISPA and some of the other entities in pool, let's bring up Wisconsin Billiards Hall of Fame. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. You're a big part of that. Tell us.
Yeah, so I'm on the board. John asked me to join, and I am part of that, and we get to really do a lot of great things for the pool community as well, so that's always fun to be a part of and get to know everybody and a whole group of people. But every year we have the annual weekend in October, and just
one of the best weekends of the year.
So much fun just between them, obviously playing the pool, but also to, honor 4 different people in the state of Wisconsin every year.
Yeah.
It's just so much fun to hear the stories and the laughter and the speeches. It's just such a great time.
I talk about it on the stream all the time. Mm-hmm. It is such an emotional weekend,
yes,
to see some of the inductees, they're in tears. And, this is a big deal.
It is.
For all 4 players. It's, it's, you better be there this year.
Exactly. Everyone show up.
Better be there this year.
Highly recommend. It's a great time for everybody. And, we do a lot of hard work to get there, and Kramer, to his credit.
What's it like working with John Kramer?
It's difficult. No, I'm just kidding. No, Kramer's great. Of course.
He sure is.
He is such a great for the pool community.
Yeah. Such a selfless organization, Wibhoff. So
do a lot for juniors. That's been kind of the motivation lately. Matt Strong is now part of the committee as well, and he's been really helping leading that effort. So
and what better character to and I know John and Matt, Mike Gans and those they've been friends for a long time. Yep. Let's talk about. So, you said was it your stepdad, or I'm sorry, who was it that?
Yeah, my stepdad taught me.
Stepdad taught you.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Do you have any other mentors in the game that you look up to or try to learn from?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely. I mean, so between my husband Todd, he's taught me a lot over the years. Just playing with him, just and watching him. He's one of the best kickers in the game. I've learned a lot about the rails because of him. Chris Bondi as well. He's one of my best friends and has been through with me there from the beginning. So I've learned a lot just by watching, let alone also teaching. And so those are probably my biggest influences.
I'm assuming all of them are going to be watching your match today.
I would think so.
Are you nervous, Priya? Do you get nervous when you play?
I get a little adrenaline, not really nervousness. I mean, that's the thing. That's probably why in Madison we're very lucky. We have so many good players, and you play those guys all the time. It's very hard to get nervous.
Sure. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah. So I was asking Gretchen this. What does it feel like to be in a field of, well, there's 57 men, 7 ladies entered this, and you're down to the quarterfinals, and one of you is going to be in the semifinals. That's huge.
It's awesome.
I'm
super proud. I'm super proud of her and me and both of us getting here, and I would have loved to see her in the finals. But this way guarantees one of us to get forward. And no, I definitely, you put a lot of hard work into this game, and it's the numbers are the numbers, whatever they are.
Yeah.
But it's just fun to see women being able to compete.
Agreed.
I compete every weekend in tournaments filled with guys, so this is nothing new for me. But
it's very new for Outer Points Productions, though. And it's you say it's a very proud moment. It's a very proud moment for here as well to have 2 ladies that are going to be, like you said, one of them is going to be going on, and it would have been cool to have it in the finals, but it doesn't work out that way sometimes.
No, it doesn't.
So, is there anything that you normally do to get prepared for a big match?
Well, I mean, I'm always playing, so people say it's my family likes to call it my second job. My family likes to call it my second job. I'm always playing. I just have a lot of, I didn't learn, the proper way, so I have to practice a lot to keep the bad habits out.
Okay.
But and I've also, I should say, you said my mentors, Jerry Brythett, hands down, was the biggest reason why I play the way I play. Even in Vegas, I went out to Vegas this year. I did really well, both in 8-ball and 9-ball. And I cashed in pretty high, but it was just like because of just Bryce that's working with me for 10 minutes before I started.
Yeah, you bet. Yeah. So, I forgot what I was just about to ask you. Do you practice drills or anything, or do you just throw balls out?
I mostly throw balls. One of the best things he taught me was throwing balls out, and patterns is the hardest thing to learn, right? So just really learning the most efficient patterns, and just by throwing balls out, there's start with 3, 4, 5, that kind of thing I do. And then I did do the spot shots.
So I have to tell a little story about this. So Priya is the only player in the field that has already gone through 2 shootouts, right?
Yep.
And I hate to say it, but everybody everybody watching is, well, I take that back. Everybody that's cheering for you does not want to see a shootout. Everybody that's cheering for Gretchen does not. But everybody that's non-biased like myself, I want to see a shootout.
Yeah, of course.
So I want to see how you do it because you're like the best in the field at the spot or the shootout so far.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things that I'm pretty good at is long shots. So like even frozen on the rail is one of my higher percentage shots. Most people don't
Nice.
want that ever, but it's just something Bryce had taught me and just sticks with me. So
let's go back through the 3 matches: Edward Sherrod, Mark House, and Alex Wolkish. Which one of those stands out the most, or any of them?
Oh wow! I mean, they all played really well. Mark House, honestly, it was very close. He made some crazy shots, like just crazy shots. You're like, how did you hit that? But it's one of those things, and that's why I went down that way to the spot shots, because he just made some killer shots. There are definitely 2 of them that stand out in my memory. Like, okay, what am I gonna do? So sometimes that happens.
Yeah, but you found your way back to the winner's circle.
I did.
Is there anybody that you want to give a shout out to, as long as you're in the booth, or Just say hi to everybody.
Just say hi to my family. They get to watch me. That was really fun, actually. My sister and my nephews and brother-in-law and my dad. They all got to my stepmom. They all got to watch me shoot. They all get to watch me shoot a lot. So that was pretty exciting for them. It was fun to just be able to share that with them. So that was fun.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, I wish you the best of luck, and
thank you so much.
thank you. Yeah, this is.
Really
I'm
appreciate
excited.
it.
I can't wait.
I'm excited too. It'll be fun.
All right.
Sure. Thank you.